when you speak of growth, it is not ownership of product or marketing or business, but it is a culmination of all the projects and the results of those projects, right? So you have to look at growth from a centralized lens. And growth is a function of three parts of the equation. It's the equation which has three parts to it. The number of new users you acquire, plus the number of users who are active on your platform and continue to be active. So these are engaged users. If they are engaged with your platform this month, how many of them are engaged with your platform the next month? So your continuous engagement and retention of these users. And the third is people who have already lost interest in your product. How many of them you could bring them back? That's called reactivation. So acquisition, engagement, and reactivation. These are the three parts to the equation of growth. Now, when you plan your growth, month-on-month growth, you need to have projects that improve each of these parts. So, for example, if you have to improve your user acquisition, you would probably collaborate with brands, influencers to reach to the masses. You would run paid media ads. You would launch referrals. When you think of re-engagement with the current active users, you would think of what can I do more on my platform that adds value or that re-engages, right? How can I make sure the user is not only using 2 out of 5 features available, but probably 3 out of 5? Are there some missing needs which I can probably upsell or cross-sell? And the third is reactivation. Now, these users have churned out, have lost interest. Can you give them an offer and they find it lucrative to come back and use you again? And that's when they realize, oh, I used to use Simpl probably. Now I forgot about it. I'll probably start using it again. Probably they churned out because they had a poor support experience. Can you do something about it? Was there a gap in how you dealt with your user problems? Can you improve the experience? So you have to have vision of how each of these parts of the equation can improve individually, and that sums up your growth of the company.